Hey, what's going on, guys? Ryan Woodard here, computer science student at Western Governors University. I finished up calculus finally. I am currently now finishing up network and security foundations. That's probably going to take me about a week to do. I've already gone through the course material, so I'm really just reviewing everything. I'm going to go back to chapter lesson tests, take those tests, and then go ahead and take the pre-assessment so I can get that class knocked out. So what that does for my plans for finishing up in 3 terms in 1 term, it kind of kills that ambition. However, I do think I can still pull off finishing 2 terms in 1 term. My first term will be done once I've completed the Network and Security Foundations course. I've looked over some of the material for scripting and programming foundations, and because of my familiarity with some of the foundational coding concepts, I think that I'm actually going to be able to finish that course in less than a week. Discrete Mathematics 2 and Computer Architecture, however, are going to be the challenges for the course. So I think the way I'm going to attack those is take Discrete Mathematics 2, start taking that course next week, and work on that through the end of December while I'm working on computer architecture. Now, I'm not too familiar with computer architecture. Just going to kind of go head first and just see how that course is. So let me circle back to calculus step. That class was by far the toughest course I've taken through the WGU program. Obviously, it's a math course and you're taking it online. So without the lectural component, just reading the textbook was difficult at times to fully understand. And it definitely warranted some rereading as well as from Khan Academy or what's this other one I was following? Nancy Pye. I think she has some pretty good videos actually too. Yeah, that course was challenging. I think I lost a week beginning of October just because I was out of town. And then when I came back, I finished up the final chapter 5 of that course and felt like I was going to be able to take the pre-assessment easily past. And I completely bombed the pre-assessment actually. Like did not remember anything about integrals and barely remembered the derivatives. So take advantage of the time that you have and study before you take that. So you don't have to take it twice. But I will say that the pre-assessment is pretty accurate to what the test makeup is going to be. Some of the questions are obviously going to change. If you've been taking the course, you know that the first derivative of the position equation is about velocity. So one of the things I got caught up on, I think I got a few questions wrong, was it had always been asking about instantaneous velocity, which I would know you take the first derivative of the position function, plug in the numbers, the values that you're given, and that will give you the instantaneous velocity. But when they say just velocity, I'm assuming that that's an average rate of change. So just, be aware of that the semantics are going to maybe trip you up. But if you know how to do the math, you're going to be fine at the end of the day. And I don't think it's the kind of test where they have questions that would be the right answer if you had done it the wrong way, if that makes sense. I've definitely had tests like those, and those are always tricky. But yeah, so I'm done with Calculus 1. I am moving on to finish up Network and Security Foundations this week, and then I will be beginning my 2nd term Western Governors University next week, and that will give me, through the end of the year actually, to finish up the 2nd term. I think it's possible. I'm going to have to kind of keep at it, and I know there's going to be challenges, as we're going into the holiday season. It's easy to lose the drive to kind of want to relax a little more, but I think I'm just going to go at it hard and kind of finish strong this year so I could at least begin next year as a junior in the computer science program. It's about to get really exciting now, I think, since there are no more foundational courses. It's all going to be either IT or some kind of programming or data structures and algorithms courses from here on out through the end of the course. But those are the things that I've been wanting to learn, and those are the things that I'm most excited about in this program. So I will try to actually give you more updates and maybe try to explain some of those concepts as I'm learning them, because it's a good, I think, way to make sure that I fully understand them if I can explain them to somebody else. So I think that's going to be something good that I can start doing through the end of the year. Explaining some of those concepts, and maybe those will help some of you guys out as you're learning those concepts if you've never learned any of them before, if you just want to look at this to kind of get a quick refresher review. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I finished up Calculus 1, going to knock out Network Security Foundations this week, and we'll continue on to term 2 next week. So hope to give you guys an update in a week or so, and I'll talk to you then. Later.